I started going to YJP when I met a few people at a Purim party in Miami. I actually did hear of the YJP Purim party that was going on in Las Olas, but I didn't know any Jews that were living in the area, so I didn't want to come here alone. But I ended up going to the one in Miami, and I met these two guys who said, "Oh, you know, we live in Fort Lauderdale, and we hate coming down to Miami." And I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't want to come to Miami either for all these events." So then they asked me, "Wait, you live in Fort Lauderdale?" And I said, "Yes." And they just said, "Oh, come with us to YGP Las Olas," and that was the end of it. They took me to Shabbat dinner, and that's where it all started. So my biggest concern when I left university was to not have a Jewish community, and because I was very involved in the Chabad on campus in Buffalo and in the Chabad on campus in Drexel University when I was in nursing school. And when I left it, I was like, what am I going to do? Who am I going to be next to? Who am I going to meet? How am I going to meet them? And being around Jewish young professionals is extremely important to me personally. And so when I came to IGP, it truly gave me the chance to meet people my age and be able to relate to on being Jewish and not just the fact that we live in this beautiful state. So when I was an undergrad, I was part of the Chabad on campus at Buffalo's committee, and I helped a lot with organizing events and inviting people to Shabbat dinners and stuff. So when I moved here, I felt like I wanted to have people around me want to go to Chabad as much as me. And so I wanted to rub off that Jewish energy on them, and by having my input, this gives me the chance to do that.